In our top story tonight, a heartbreaking national story is now driving a fight against domestic violence.
Gabby Petito was killed by her fiance Brian Laundrie in 2021 during a cross-country trip. Her body was found weeks later in Grand Teton National Park.
Now, Laundrie returned to his parents' home in Florida, refused to cooperate with police, and then later killed himself. And now her family is using Gabby's story to help others.
In an exclusive interview with Denver 7, our Christian Lopez spoke with her mother and her stepfather, who are in Colorado this week, hoping Gabby's story will save others.
The nonprofit Alternatives to Violence in Loveland says this was one of the largest turnouts they've seen for their Purple Ribbon Breakfast, which helps raise awareness about domestic violence. And that's all thanks to the parents of Gabby Petito, who were here to spread this important message.
I think it really touched a lot of people's hearts, and as soon as they saw that we were having them come speak, people wanted to learn more.
Gabby Petito's gut-wrenching story garnered worldwide attention after she was killed by her fiancé during a cross-country trip in 2021. Now, her mother and stepfather are turning their daughter's tragic story into a powerful call for action.
It's very healing for me to speak to an audience about Gabby's story. And when I know that it's making a difference out there.
Part of it includes traveling all around the country to speak at events like the Purple Ribbon Breakfast, organized by the nonprofit Alternatives to Violence.
In a way, it helps us through the grieving process to be able to help other people and potentially save lives.
I think domestic violence is more prevalent than most people think. It's 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men have been victims or will be victims of domestic violence in their lifetime.
The nonprofit says they support over 200 survivors every month, and right now they need the community's help too.
Very critical time right now for funding. It's up in the air, it's an unknown, it's uncertainty. Having events like this and raising awareness and hoping to bring in critical funds is very necessary.
We're just very appreciative of everybody in here in Colorado. This was an amazing turnout for Alternatives to Violence, and everybody's just been so supportive here.
What do you want everyone to remember most about your daughter?
Just remember that with Gabby's spirit, the way she was, be fearless, live in the moment. There might not be a tomorrow. So love your loved ones, be kind, just all the good things. Enjoy your life while you're here, because it could be gone in an instant.
In Loveland, I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
Alternatives to Violence is accepting donations to help victims of domestic violence. We have a verified link to the nonprofit where you can donate. Just look for the Christian Story on Denver7.com. Even $25 can make a big difference.
And looking closer at efforts to help people fleeing domestic violence, just last month, Douglas County approved $350,000 to open a confidential domestic violence shelter. They're working with the nonprofit Tessa to provide housing and counseling for abuse survivors. That shelter is to open mid to late summer.
If you or someone you know is affected by relationship abuse, help is available 24/7. The National Domestic Violence Hotline offers free confidential support. Just call or text the number on your screen.